doing a new group today.
Okay.
Hi everyone, by the way. That's Dev, I'm Mike. The group we're doing is Talking Heads. By the way, you notice I called them Talking Heads and not The Talking Heads because they're technically not The Talking Heads. We're doing some of their early hits, singles they had back in the day. We'll eventually probably do an album of theirs, but right now we're just doing 3 of their hits from their early career. Psycho Killer, Take Me to the River, and Life During Wartime. So you never gave these songs a critical listen, probably.
No, because...
Right. I mean, when I was a kid, these songs were on the radio a lot. In the 80s, when the rock music wasn't doing what I wanted to, they were a godsend for me to discover. Band members of Talking Heads are David Byrne, of course, he pretty much writes all the songs. He sings the lead vocals and plays guitar, so he's the main force of the band. You have Jerry Harrison, mostly on keyboards. I think he plays some guitar too. Tina Weymouth on bass, and Chris Frantz on drums. And Tina and Chris were married during their tenure in the group. I think around when the first album came out, they got married, and they're still married. So that's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So first up is Psycho Killer from their debut album, 77. And, of course, it was released in 1977.
Are they the band who has traffic cones on their heads?
I think you're thinking of Devo. This is their first big song. We're going to be listening to a live version first, which is unusual for us, but this live version is kind of special because it was before they even had any albums or anything. So this was one of their early performances from 1975 of Psycho Killer in CBGB's.
Okay.
Going down to CBGB's, that night when I found Talking Heads, I was down there to see the Ramones.
He's from New York.
Who I had just signed. It was a beautiful night in November. It was almost like spring. And I was standing out there with Lenny Kaye, the guitar player in the Patti Smith group. And all of a sudden, I hear music coming out. I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I felt myself just moving more and more till I was inside the door, and I was riveted. Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est?
Run, 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 run away. Interesting. It's got an acoustic. There's a different feel to it than the eventual single. A little more freeform.
The mild-mannered way that he says Psycho Killer.
Yeah, I think that's the point. Yeah, maybe.
I like it.
Listen to me now, I've passed the test. I think I'm cute, I think I'm the best.
I don't know these words.
Skirt tight, don't like that scarring. Don't criticize what I know is worthwhile.
Interesting.
Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa, 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 better. Run, 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 run away.
It's a little jazzier maybe or something?
Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa, 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 better. Run, 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 run away. Ce je que ce soir-là, ce qu'elle a dit ce soir-là.
Do you know this song?
I don't think I've ever heard it all the way.
Well, it's not. This is a little different than I'm used to.
run away.
He seems like he's in pain. I really enjoy it.
I love David Byrne.
Dig it.
It was a little more loungy, jazzy, whatever, free-flowing. And it's cool having a female bass player for some reason back then, I think.
Sure.
You don't see that too often in bands back then. So now we're going to listen to the album version from 1977. From the album 77. Here we go. Talking Head, Psycho Killer. Catchy opening.
I can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax.
He sounds a little more psycho in this one.
Cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh,
So he didn't do that in the live version. That was added later, I guess.
I like the weird.
you start a conversation,
Well, there's that.
you can't even finish it. You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything.
Love that
When
chord.
I have nothing to say, my lips are sealed. Say something once, why say it again? Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh,
That was a good addition there, David.
Good transition.
One line.
No French.
Réalisons mon espoir. Je me lance, fais les voir, ok. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are vain and we are blind. I hate people when they're not polite. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Psycho killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa. Better run, 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 run away. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
This is totally a song you could sing along to. That you
Oh,
want
yeah.
to sing to.
It's fun to sing to that one. And then it just gets a little more psycho at the end, which is cool. Very good.
Does that do your heart good?
Sure.
Ah.
I hate people when they're not polite.
It makes me think bad thoughts.
All right, next up is Take Me to the River. Now, before we listen to the Talking Head song, we're going to listen to the Al Green version, because this is actually a cover song. It was released by Al Green in 1974. We're going to listen to some of that now, I'm not even sure I'm familiar with that, but I'd like to hear a bit of it before I listen to the Talking Heads cover version.
Did he do gospel too, Al Green?
Probably. I'm not sure. Oh, we're in the 70s, baby.
Little Junior Parker. I don't know why I love you like I do.
He's got a great voice.
Annie Lennox did a cover of this too.
Oh, okay. Not very different, but the production, the horns.
The singing bass and the sopranos
Did he sing this?
sings this song.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yeah. Those strings are so iconically 70s. Man can sing.
Yes. Such diversity, such clarity. Excellent voice. I bet he was a preacher. So did Al Green write that? Yeah.
I guess. I don't think David Byrne was too keen on doing a cover version. This was suggested to him. So this is on their second album, Take Me to the River. And that's when they started working with Brian Eno, who worked with them on 3 albums, I think. Do you know who Brian Eno is?
Yep.
Okay, he was in Roxy Music early in his career, but then he basically was a solo artist. And he's more famous for working on other people's stuff.
Right.
He did a few albums with David Bowie. So he produces and also contributes instruments. But this is where he started with Talking Heads. And he suggested slowing it down some to make it more unique for them. So this is from 1978. It was released as a single just before the album, More Songs About Buildings and Food. Do you like that
That's
title?
the album?
That's the album title.
That's great.
Yeah. So here we go with Talking Heads version. It's a little swampier. I like it slowed down. This brings me back.
I don't know why I love it like I do. All the changes you put me through. Take my money, my cigarettes.
I really like his
I
voice.
haven't seen
It's unique
worst of it, and I wanna know.
and a little quirky.
Tell me I love to stay. Take me to the river. Drop me in the water. Take me to the river. Dip me in the water. Wash me down. Wash me down.
Dude is fun.
I don't know why you treat me so bad. Think of all the things we could have had. Love is an ocean that I can't forget. My sweet 16, I would never regret. I wanna know, can you tell me I love to stay? Take me to the river. Drop me in the water.
The little drops and sound effects are very effective.
Dip me in the water, washing me down, washing me, hold me, squeeze me.
accents are very effective. That would be a great song to get baptized to.
Actually, yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
They set the standard for like how that song could be done, and that's how people think of that song now. Poor Al Green.
Mm-hmm.
He writes the song, he does it, but people don't think of his version, unfortunately, because they did a really good job on their version. They just did.
Different strokes for different
I like how it's swampier and slower, and his vocals are quirky. That adds something to it as well.
Yes.
But Al Green's, of course, is amazing. He's an amazing singer, so there's no shade on him
Right.
at all.
Of all of these singers.
He's got plenty of other great hits as well. And the final song today comes from their third album, Fear of Music. Still working with Brian Eno. We're listening to Life During Wartime, which is one of their big songs, of course. This was also released as a single, although this one I think was released after the album came out. It's from 1979. Very recognizable right from the get-go. No? Okay, cool.
Heard of a van that's loaded with weapons, packed up and ready to go. Heard of some grave sites up by the highway, a place where nobody knows. The sound of gunfire off in the distance, I'm getting used to it now.
A nice dance song about the apocalypse.
Lived in a brownstone, lived in a ghetto. I've lived all over this town. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around.
That's a famous line.
No time for dancing, more lovey-dovey. I ain't got time for that now. Transmit the message to the receiver. Hope for an answer someday.
Their songs are not complicated.
I
They're
got
so
3 passports,
damn
a couple of visas.
catchy
You
and
don't
cool.
even know my real name. High on the hillside, the trucks are loading, everything's ready to roll. I sleep in the daytime, I work in the nighttime. I might not ever get home. This ain't no party, this ain't no disco, this ain't no fooling around. This ain't the mud club or CBGB. I
CBGB.
ain't got time for that now.
This came out in 1979, right? There was a lot of anti-disco sentiment.
Okay.
So this ain't no party, this ain't no disco, like that would get quoted a lot. I didn't know who the Talking Heads were when I was a kid, but I knew that song because it was on all the time on the radio. So you were not familiar with most of that.
No.
Are you intrigued by Talking Heads, though?
Actually, very much so. I'm enjoying his voice.
Well, they get even better, I think.
And the quirkiness of their music. Because a lot of it is sort of unexpected. They kind of, you think it's predictable in the way that the song is going. Well, actually, none of the songs so far have felt predictable to me.
You may not know this, but subscriptions are the key to a channel's growth on YouTube. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing if you haven't done so already, that would really help us out a lot, and we would appreciate it. If you'd like to leave us a tip, you can do so with PayPal or the thanks button in some of our videos. Any donations of $5 or more will get recognized in our next video. And we'd also like to recognize at this time our lovely, lovely patrons.
Thanks, guys.
Who join us on Patreon. They are the lifeblood of this channel. We couldn't do it without them. Their support is greatly appreciated. If you would like to see what our Patreon is about, you can check it out here. And the link's in the description. We have extra videos there for our patrons, and we have full-length TV and movie reactions there as well, and all sorts of fun things, so come check it out. Other ways you can help us out, sharing the video. If you want to give it a thumbs up, that helps as well. And of course, your comments are greatly appreciated. They make it much more interesting. And keep them coming. They're hitting their stride because the next two albums are really classic.
Oh, okay.
So we'll probably be doing them at some point.
Cool.
But,
Yay!
you know, until then, we'll be doing other music, and we're also doing TV and movie reactions. A potpourri for your viewing pleasure. And we hope to see you for some of that. We enjoyed being with you.
Thanks for hanging out.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.